highlighted something by Stormcrow without reading it first. I've learned not to
Read.
do that.
Don't do that. Bad things come if you don't read it properly.
Okay, that's okay for screen. Sir, let's say I write a book with over 550 pages and I get a Neutron board and get Neutron board to do the cover. What would make a good price for it? Well, it's not just page count and cool art, although that obviously everything's a factor, but what kind of story is it? What kind of audience is it going to? Who is your target market? It is, I think a lot of factors go into it. How good do you feel about the story by the time you're done? That's probably going to be a big factor as well. So, I mean, I don't really know how to answer the question because I haven't written something that big yet. Don't know if I want to write something that big. That sounds like quite a chunk to bite off. What do you guys think? Something about that size? What are you thinking? Around 25, 30 bucks?
So what I recommend is you get it into the platform, the Ingram Spark or the KDP, and you see how much it costs to print the damn thing. And what you're actually doing is how much do I deserve in royalties on it? Because you have to pay for the paper, you have to pay for the printing, you have to pay for the shipping, you have to pay the companies to stock it, and then you get a take home. And your question is, do I want $1 in take home? Do I want $3 in take home? You cannot justify more than $3 in take home. No one is going to pay for a book that's like $25.
Yeah, if you're doing that, it's probably a textbook.
Yes, Andrew. Marketing is what everyone struggles with. We are in a saturated market, not for quality, but for volume. There is too much out there. You can't stand out from the noise.
Yeah. But that's what's one of the really good things about what we're doing is because I notice somebody clicks on my book, you guys' books pop up as suggestions. Somebody clicks on your book, my book pops up in that group of suggestions. So by one of us gaining a new member of the audience, it opens up the possibilities for the rest of us to have our stuff checked out.
Right. And, having group YouTube experiences like this is how people discover other creators.
Yeah, that's true. We all found each other through Royce's channel, and we found Royce's channel because of Eric July's channel. So
I came from Razorfist, actually.
I came from Kikumon.
Well, his ISOM rather than channel.
But fair enough.
Kikumon was yelling at people on Friday Night Tights. That's what got me to come over.
I think Kiko's gone on every live show and gotten them to play the song at least once. So yeah. I could just see it now. Some scholarly live stream where they're discussing ancient religions, and all of a sudden he pops in there, play the Kikomon song.
If he ever pops into one of my streams or requests it, he will make my day. As I scare the rest of my audience away, I will be laughing.
And crying. I think they'd be too confused to look away.
Just tell them it's cultural education there.
Yes. Yeah.
I went back to look up the Crimson World's books because I hadn't looked at them in a long time. And I guess the first one is 99 cents to buy, and then that's the Kindle book version. The paperback is like $12. And then after that, the remaining books, I believe, are about $5 a pop, and the paperback is $15.
Okay, so other people do that.
Oh, cool, Christy. I heard that's a good one.
Yeah, but Crimson Worlds was an interesting Space War series. It's 9, I think it's 9 in total for the first series. And you can buy 2 of the sets of books, 1 to 3 and 4 to 6 for like $10 each, or for each of those 2 sets. And then the follow-up series is just, you may as well just buy the trilogy for Kindle at like $9.
You know what I might start doing though is
What's that?
antique bookstores.
Yeah.
Not for like the chase rares and such, the ones that go for hundreds of dollars, but the mass market decades old copies. I picked up a Robert Heinlein book used, one of the original mass market printings, for $3. The actual, I have a physical paperback book that cost me $3.
Yeah, nice.
Same store could have sold me Robert E. Howard's Caiaphas Cain, I want to say, series. They're also selling the Priest Kings of Gore and other pulp like that for like $3-4.
Yeah, I think the cover price on some of those old paperbacks when they first came out, or at least back whenever I was buying them, was like $5 or something.
Oh,
And-
older man. The print price for these was
Yeah.
69 cents.
Yeah, and then I started picking up the older stuff like the Howard's Conan books for at garage sales and stuff for a couple bucks, and those are definitely a lot cheaper.
Hey man, last time I went to an antique bookstore, I paid $20 for a Frankenstein third edition. I didn't really care about the edition. It looked cool. Like the cover itself looked awesome. And then I bought it because it's hard to find hardcovers of Frankenstein that are little tiny, because it was basically pocket size, novel size. And so I got excited because I actually like Frankenstein's story.
Oh wow!
And so I was reading through it, and I started reading the copyright, and it was the third edition. I'm like, dang.
But again, that's where ebook readers come in handy. You get an old book like that if you want to read through it again. But it's old. You don't want to damage it. It's a good way to keep the physical copy safe.
Oh, but then you'd have to read an e-reader. That's terrible.
Right now, that's what I read, because if I try to read anything else, I get a migraine. Again, my fault. I haven't gotten off my ass and gone to get glasses. So,
Dude, Eyeglass World, man. Super cheap, super fast. You can be in and out in half an hour. Eye doctors actually obey capitalism. They're not driven by insurance. They have actually just developed new technology to make it cheap and fast and quick and easy. It's amazing now.
Yeah.